So guys, as you all know, episode 5, Magical Girl Raising Project, has been one of those character developing and getting to know every character known to men. In this episode, we develop quite an interesting fact between those two girls, Sister Nana and Winterprison. Now, Winterprison. Now, I understand that there are some actions between these two characters. Nana and Winterprison, it's been one of those new OTPs, that's what it is. So episode 5 is not talking about Snow White itself, but it's also talking, again, it's introducing two characters. What do we know about them? And we haven't seen a fight scene in a long time since Ruler died. So after Ruler died, we asked ourselves, okay, since Ruler is gone, the queen bitch is gone, what are we going to have next? What is the next episode? What is the future holds after we lost two magical girls? That's where things come into play. So we kick things off with Swim being looking up to Ruler after her death. Ruler, Swim-chan is just, she trying to not be like, she trying not to have the same tactics as Ruler, but try to steal candies in another way. Not like Ruler's way when you use people to get your magic. Use your magic to get candies like a bitch. Come on. While that idea is being circumstantially like, oh, this is that, while we push that to the side, we take a look at two important things in this. A fight scene, and yuri moments. Now, we understand when it comes to magical girls, we bound to see a romance or a ship or whatever comes in play. It's like Sailor Moon. It was Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask together. But that's just like between boy and girl. But what happens when you put the girl and girl together? Kind of like Uranus and Neptune. Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. Picture that. Where this right now, we understand that, okay, Nana and Winterprison is a ship right now as we speak in this. Because, to my perspective, I thought these two were just like, oh, let's become friends. But out of the whole synopsis of what's going on, after I've been looking at this, we take a look at these two actually living together. Yes, they're living together. And not only that, their bond is so yuri at its finest. You guys cannot tell me, after looking at episode 5, you cannot tell me that this is right there. This is just like, psh, right there, ship, automatically. Although I find ships to be dead point, so obvious. But who am I to say when it comes to romance couples, one is bound to die. One's going to start, one's going to be living. And I bet you Nana is going to live and Winterprison is going to die. I probably will see that. Not only that, but they introduce what, how every intermission they show a character's kind of like their abilities. For example, Sister Nana's ability is to give, heal, attack boost, speed boost, defense boost to a character she admires, which is Winterprison. And Winterprison, she just make walls. Kind of like Toph from Avatar, the blind Earthbender, just like whoosh, it's just like do bend and just like put walls up. Come on, seriously. So Winterprison and Nana, their story kind of intervene. Looking at the picture frame, something bad happened to them. They show a little picture frame with them and their friends. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, something happened to them while the two stay and say, hey, this is it. So let me move on with this. So after the whole situation between Nana and Winterprison, they want to stop this war. They want to stop this death from everybody. So they're like, okay, I tell you what. Let's go meet the forest queen herself, Cranberry. Yes, Cranberry. Not a cranberry juice, not a cranberry sauce or a cocktail. We're talking about a magical girl named Cranberry. Now, if you don't know Cranberry, she's the forest girl that just plays the little violin or whatever, a little instrument of hers. And they want to stop her. But she's more badass than Cranberry is more badass than Calamity Mary and Calamity Mary and Ruler, because her fights is so athletic. The fight scene between Winterprison and Cranberry was intense. It was a lot of punching to the wall, kicking, the punching. It was intense. But the only reason, this is why I call this this was like a bullcrap thing. I mean, Winterprison, she lost that round. Cranberry should have won the whole fight. Oh, but no. Everything turned out to wishing when Nana's ability towards Winterprison gave her the attack strength. It was like a 2-on-1. I mean, from seeing that fight, it's like Nana's Orihime and in Winterprison's Ichigo, while Ichigo is facing Ukiura and Ukiura's Cranberry. So picture that scene and picture Nana in the back, just all sad, trying to heal and you see what I'm getting at? Just picture that, and just picture that for a bit. Yeah, you see that? You see how it works? Now, not only that, and now we get to the fun part where Cranberry doesn't want candies. I mean, what she really wants in this whole magical battle is to face the strongest of them all. Which comes to the end where Cranberry is going to meet up with this trap character, and this trap character, which we all know who it is, her Snow White's friend, is going to end up facing her, which we're probably going to see next week in the episode. But speaking of that, Snow White's affection towards him has been like an on and off switch. I mean, as soon as you put an image in her mind, she realizes this is love at first sight. This is not just your childhood friend. This is like love. I mean, come on, guys. When you have childhood friends, boy and girl childhood friends, you're bound to get love. You're bound to be in love somehow. But that's what the whole episode was about. So, what we learned in this review? Well, we learned that they introduced the true people of Nana and Winterprison. One looked like a boy, and one still looked like a woman. Kind of like Sailor Moon kind of like Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus. We had a good fight scene, and I hope the story is taking a very interesting turn. I hope it gets more and more better for every passing second. And my love for Sou-chan and Koyoki, I'm sorry, I'm messing it up. Koyoki's is growing. You know, I like how these two are growing for every passing moment as we get on. But I tell you one thing, when it comes to love, you're bound, in this battle you're bound to lose somebody at some point. So, what will be the outcome? Let's tune in next week and let's find out. Hopefully we'll get more blood. Hopefully we get to see some more blood, like in episode 1 with all the bloodshed. So let's see. We'll have some more blood or some action. We're halfway through it, so let's just wait for episode 6.